Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am starting this in my car and I apologize because it's not that cute, but it is a Monday and I'm just so busy during the week and I thought I would just start this while I had the motivation to and just get the intro out of the way. I've been going through a little bit of like both a filming and a reading slump at the same time because I'm trying to fit certain books into certain videos, and I just thought, why don't we just mood read together and keep reading until I get a 5-star book. I'm thinking, so I'm in the middle of the Zodiac Academy series right now. I'm on book 4, and every book so far has been 5 stars. So I think we're going to ignore that series because I know the one I'm reading right now is going to be 5 stars. So I'm just going to read that on the side. I'll still tell you updates about it. But I think my other book that I read, I'm going to keep reading until that book is a 5-star. Right now, I am in the middle of 3 books as usual. I'm trying to cut that down to reading just 2 books at the same time. One an audiobook, one physical. Whoa. It's funny, all my coworkers are going by right now and I'm right by the elevator. So I'll just hold my Kindle right there. How about that? Anyways, right now at home, I'm reading Nightfall. This is the last book in the Devil's Night series and I am filming a reading vlog for this. So I'm just doing so many things at once. I don't think that this is going to be a 5-star. However, it does have the most interesting plot so far out of all the other books. So maybe it will be. Who's to say? And then on my Kindle at work, I'm reading Throne of the Fallen, which also has potential to be a 5-star because Kingdom of the Wicked, I think the last book for me, was 5 stars. It was so good. So we will see how I feel about these two. I'll give you guys updates when I get further. As for right now in Throne of the Fallen, I am 8%, if you can see that. And then in Nightfall, I am only on page 60, so I'm not far in any of these. As for book 4 in Zodiac Academy, I'm like over 50% by now. And like I said, that book is definitely going to be 5 stars for me. That series is so good, but we're not going to count that because I want to at least have a little bit, some other books in this vlog. So yeah, I will let you guys know my thoughts later on, and I'm really excited to just do a little mood reading type of video and get back on track with wanting to read and wanting to film. Okay guys, I think it is like a full week since we've last spoken. I am obviously back in my car. I have had literally no time to be at home and film, so we're gonna deal with what we've got. Okay, just a couple things to catch up on before we talk about my book. My friend is next to me and she's being really goofy and distracting, so I'm gonna try not to pay attention to her. Also, I got tinsel in my hair yesterday at a fair, so that's fun. That's why my hair's sparkly. I've always wanted it, so I wanted to try it out. So we'll see how long that takes before I rip it out. We need to catch up. I'll try to film tonight. I have finished book 4 of Zodiac Academy. I did finish that, and that was a 5-star, as I was saying. So that series isn't going to count for this vlog, but I thought I'd still let you know that I finished that, and it was 5 stars. I'm on to book 5 now. I've only just started it, so not too far at all. Okay, just for like a little talk about it. I know I said like it's not really going to be what this video is about since they've all been 5 stars so far. But the ending, this one was Shadow Princess. The ending of that book, it was tearing my heart out. I was really sad. I had to keep pausing it because I was like, this is getting too emotional for me. I'm sad, so I'd have to pause it. But it was really good. It was so good. But anyways, I'm on Throne of the Fallen. I was able to read quite a bit this morning because I woke up at 2 and couldn't go back to bed. So I guess that's my only time that I can read. I am 48% through it, if you can see. So far it's good. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit that's distracting. As I was saying, I am enjoying it. The only thing that I'm not super crazy about is that I'm a more dialogue heavy person, and this book is more heavy on like the description, so I find myself skimming that because I don't really care for like a million descriptions. I mean, I want like the basic things, but this one is just, it's a lot of description, and that's why the book is so long. But I do love this world. I love the little bits about Wrath that we've gotten so far from Kingdom of the Wicked. That's good. But Envy, really liking him. I'm really liking the plot so far, that this is kind of like a game sort of vibe. He has to win the game to save his court, basically. And yeah, like I said, so far I'm enjoying it. It's not like 5 stars, I don't think, so. But it is pretty good. I did start the last Devil's Night, like, big book. Not the ending is technically a novella, but I started the last big one. So far is good. I mean, I think it has the best plot potential out of all of the books so far, to be honest. But I do have to pause it, just like I have like every other book in the series. But my in-person book club is starting to like take up on me, and I need to start that book. So I started 1 chapter of it before bed, like the middle of last week, and haven't been able to pick it up again. So I really need to get to reading that one. But this is my workbook since it's on my Kindle. Very easy. Okay, everyone, I'm finally filming at home in my setup. It feels like it's been forever. I apologize if I've been off. Like I said, I've just been so busy, so I feel like I'm just going through a reading slump, life slump, all of that. But that's kind of my goal with this video, is that it'd be more laid back. I get to film when I want, read when I want. It's not like a set thing. By the way, it's kind of storming outside and I have the window open, so if you can hear all the trees, that's why. But as I've already said, I did finish book 4 of Zodiac Academy. Already spoke about that. That was 5 stars, but I knew that was happening, so it doesn't count. And I'm on to this one. Gotten onto page 84 through the audiobook. This is just like a slow listen. It seems like I go through kind of one of these a month, especially as they keep getting longer as they go on. And then here I've got my other 3 books that I'm reading. Technically right now, Nightfall is kind of on the back burner. On page 76, this is kind of getting paused until I can finish this. And this one is my in-person book club's pick for June. We're going to be meeting in just a couple of weeks, so I really need to start this. Like I said, I only read 1 chapter, so I'm on chapter 2, page 7. So I really need to start this one. At the same time, like, Throne of the Fallen has me so entranced. For this one, I'm on page 301, chapter 39. I am really enjoying this so far. As we've already said, like, it is more descriptive heavy, and I really like dialogue, all of that, but like the plot is pretty good, but also like I wish it would move a little faster, be a little shorter. But that's my only complaints that I have for this book. Like, it is such a good time. Got just a little bit of time right now, so I'm gonna sit here and try to get through a couple chapters of this. Also, potentially this might be in this video depending on how the rest of this reading vlog goes, but I know what our next in-person book club is. It is A Night in the Moth, the new release, which I'm super excited for. And if none of these other books that we read before that are not 5 stars, I feel like that one might be 5 stars. Also, I lied. There's no way I'm reading that before releasing 10, and there's no way in hell that is not going to be a 5 star. And if it's not, I will die. So releasing 10, that comes out next week. Oh my god, I don't even know how to function until then, and I don't know how to function when it's here. Like, oh, it's one of my most favorite series ever. Also, Rewind It Back comes out tomorrow. Those books have also been 5 stars for me, so we got some good potentials for here. I feel like part of me wants to save those ones for not this video, because I just know those are 5 stars. Like, I'm attached to them. It has to be 5 stars. I don't know. We'll see what I do with that. But I kind of just want like a random book to take me by surprise and have it be 5 stars. But I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I'll probably just keep it natural and pick up what I want to pick up when I do. And if it's 5 stars, then this video went. Like, it's going to be releasing 10 or Rewind It Back. Those, I'm so excited for them. It is now Wednesday afternoon, and I've got some updates for these 2 books. It's more like Wednesday evening. It is 6:30. I look like crap, but I feel like I just worked a 10-day shift in one day, you know? It was a good day, but they've been moving me all over the place, so I've just been so busy at work. So hopefully tomorrow will be more relaxing, because I haven't gotten to do any reading time in the past couple of days. At work, I mean. Also, my after-work plans are starting to kind of slow down. I mean, I have a couple things coming up this weekend and everything, but other than that, I don't have too much planned, which is going to be lovely for me as a little introvert. And I've been really enjoying all the things that I've been doing, but it'll also be nice to just have some time to read. I miss reading. But anyways, for these 2 books, we'll start with My Best Friend's Honeymoon. This was my in-person book club's book pick. We're having that meeting in 2 weeks? I think it's the week after next week. I forgot, but it's soon. And this definitely was not 5 stars. Actually, I didn't finish it. I got 50% in, and I just, honestly, the concept of this book is good. It's solid, but the execution was not. I'm fighting with how to word this. Like, it's kind of how I worded, like, the whole book itself. Like, the characters, the premise, the idea is really good, but, like, I just felt no connection to them. I knew nothing about them other than, like, just the basic level things, you know? And then as, like, their romantic connection, again, like, the idea of what they're going through and why they didn't want to get together at first was good. It was solid. But, like, when they got together, I felt that it was so freaking random. It made no sense to me. It didn't flow. Nothing really about this really flowed for me. No, I don't hate the book. I don't like strongly dislike it. However, I saw that one of my friends in the book club rated it 2 stars, and I was like, it's not worth it for me to keep reading. I think we have very similar tastes, I feel like. So it was running at like a 2-star level for me as well, so I just rated it 2 stars on Goodreads. But I got 50% in, and I just didn't care enough to finish this, so definitely not a 5-star for this video. Next, I've made some pretty good progress on Throne of the Fallen. I have this much left. I'm on page 434, and this book is still really good. It's still just a really good time. I don't think it is 5 stars. I just feel like this could be shorter, in my opinion. Like, I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying it. I never wanted to like put it down, but it is really long and not too much happens for such a long book. Okay, everyone, it's been a couple of days since I last filmed. It is now Sunday. This week I have coming up is pretty chill after today. I have today and tomorrow off for Memorial Day. So I have some downtime. I'm hoping to get some reading done. I did finish Throne of the Fallen after the same day that I last filmed. I had a night and I was like, let's finish this. I ended up giving this one 3 stars. It was pretty enjoyable, but I felt like it could have been shorter and then I would have enjoyed it a lot more. So I did really enjoy it, but again, it wasn't 5 stars. So this video continues. Since then, I've just been reading a little bit of Nightfall. I haven't made too much progress at all. I'm on page 106, so just this far. This one has the best plot out of all of them so far, in my opinion, but I just don't care about them. Like, I'm just not crazy about this series. Like, I thought I was gonna enjoy it a lot more than I did. Maybe if I read them back to back, it would have been more enjoyable for me, but I just don't think it's that great. So that's kind of sad to me, but I feel like every time I'm reading this, I'm fighting the urge to DNF it right now, but I just gotta push through and get further. Right now, the only thing that's on my mind, though, is I have a whole shelf for them, but the next Boys Atonement book comes out in 2 days. It's my most anticipated release for this year, so that's all I can think about, and I'm 100% dropping everything for that book. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this today, but just thought I'd let you guys know my thoughts, and then I'm just so excited for Tuesday. Like, I cannot wait. Okay, guys, I hate to announce this, but I'm sitting here reading the last book in the Devil's Night series. I just don't care. And I'm sitting here looking at all the books I have, which is far too many. There's just not enough time in my day or my life to read books that I just could not care less about. So I'm gonna DNF it for now. Sometimes when I soft DNF the book, I'll think about it later on and I want to come back and I'll care more about it. So that's just my plan for right now. I'm gonna take a look around and try to find a book right now that's calling my name. I've been fighting a book slump for a while now, so I'm trying to not go into a book slump. It is now Monday, and first of all, please excuse the rain if you can hear it. Of course, it was not raining until I came to film. But today, I have the day off. Much needed day off. Oh my gosh. First of all, I just have to say, I've been sleeping like crap for 2 weeks. I only get like 4 hours max, and it's been torture. I don't know why, but I just wake up. Don't have a problem with going to sleep, which used to be my problem. But now I just keep waking up at either 2 or 4 in the morning, and I'm just wide awake. I do wake up at 4 on the weekdays, but like on the weekends I go to bed later and I still wake up at 4 and I just cannot sleep. So there's my rant. I'm tired of not sleeping. So like I said, today I have the day off, thankfully, and no plans other than just sit here and read. Yesterday I struggled with getting a book. I tried, I think, 4 different books. None of them were hitting. I did use this jar right here that I made. I still have to add the books that I got at an event this weekend, but I just pulled a book from there, and I actually pulled Caitlin's new release, which is on my TBR for this month, and I've been dying to get to it because I love Caitlin's books. And I was like, you know what? This is perfect because, first of all, I can literally read her books in a day. Like, this looks big, but I've read this much so far. I have this much left, and my Kindle says it'll take me like 4 hours. I have the time today, so hopefully I can finish this today. And then Releasing 10 comes out tomorrow. Really praying that my Amazon will be here before I get home from work, because recently they've been delaying my pre-orders until the day after, which would suck. We'll see how that goes, but I'm so excited for that. But yesterday at least, was fighting the slump so hard I couldn't find anything. But like I said, her books are perfect, especially for a slump. They're just easy to read. Super spicy, which bonus for me. Then this one is really easy because it's also tied into her trilogy. So it's like coming back to this world that I already know. Like there's no introductions needed, which was honestly perfect. So thank you to the jar for that. Okay, everyone, I'm still reading Deliverance and I'm almost done. I don't think this is going to be a 5-star book for me. I think it's going to be around 4 stars. The book is deep and heavy. It's sad. There's been a few moments I've had to like turn off my Kindle and be like, whew. Okay, well, I just finished Deliverance and I can say this video is now over. Around here-ish, I don't know. I started crying at something going on and I was like, it's 5 stars. This book was so deep and so emotional and these characters go through so much. I cried again at the ending because I was so happy for them and oh my god. Just know that if you're gonna read this book or read the Gallows Hill trilogy, like check trigger warnings. Maybe don't go into that one as blind, but I love these characters so much, and the little bits we got of the characters from the Gallows Hill trilogy, I was frothing at the mouth over it. Like, so I loved that part of the story, and I just love these two characters and how strong they are through what they go through in this freaking book. Oh my god, it was crazy. Yeah, I had my 5-star. Oh. My heart feels heavy, but it was a really good time. I was laughing, I was crying, I was everything, all the emotions. So I'm really glad that I got to this book, and I love Caitlin's book. I just have one more of her books to read, and then I'm all caught up, so I should get to that one soon. But yeah, that is now the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys have any recent 5-star books that I should check out, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.